Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a new split stretching video for you all, which is kind of like a part 2 to my last beginner splits video. So if you're ready to take it to the next level, this video is perfect for you. If you still feel you're just starting out, then check out my last video. I will link it up above and I'll link it down in the description as well. So if you're ready, let's get right onto the mat and get started. So we're just gonna start off in a nice child's pose. So just come around, bring your knees together, and just come back with your hips and your head down, stretching your arms in front, and just starting a nice breath here. You don't need to focus on anything, just keep breathing. And now let's just slowly come to our all fours position. Take a nice inhale, exhale, tuck your toes under and come to a nice downward facing dog. And just walking out the legs first to gently warm up those calf muscles. And just taking this at your own pace. No need to rush here. Just feel each and every movement, each and every part of your body. Good, and now let's just try to bring those heels down, and then we're going to lift our heels and then bring them down again. So just kind of come onto the toes and then bring them down. So lifting those heels, bringing them back down. If you need to bend your knees here, then please do so. And lift, back down. And last one. Good, bring the heels down and let's just walk right away to our feet. And just walk out our legs here as well. So just bending one knee and then the other. If you need a yoga block for your hands here and can't reach all the way down, then please just take a yoga block or some books. And just walking it out here. Gently warming up those calf muscles and the hamstrings. And now just lift up halfway and down with your head. Lift up halfway. You can slide your hands to your shins. You can also keep your knees bent here if this feels way too intense still. And lift, inhale, exhale down. And last one. Head down, continuing with our warm-up. Let's just bend our knees and then slowly stretch them. Bending them and stretching, keeping the feet together here. Help yourself with a yoga block if you need to. And bend, stretch, just breathing normally here. And now just hold it, hold as far as you can down. Breathing. And now just lift your head up and let's just walk ourselves back and into a nice child's pose. Just give our legs a little bit of a rest. Bring your head down and just bring that focus to your breath again and to the present moment. Being connected with your body here. You can always rock side to side if your body is craving some movement, but if not, then just stay still here. Let's come back to our all fours position. Tuck your toes under, inhale, exhale, come to your downward facing dog. And we're just going to lift our right leg up into a nice one-legged dog, keeping the knee bent. And we're going to take some nice hip circles going around. So we're going to go around, then down and up. And again, just warming up the hip joint here. And up and around. And up. Now hold at center after this one. Hold and inhale, bend your knee more. Exhale, bring your foot through and into a nice low lunge. We're gonna lift our head. Inhale. Exhale, stretching our front leg and into our half split. So once again, inhale, come forward into your low lunge. Hips are square. Exhale, stretch and come to your half split. And inhale, come forward. Exhale, let's hold it here in our half split now. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Even if that means that you come up a little bit higher, try not to round out that back as you go down. You can help yourself with yoga blocks here. Just do whatever can get you into this position. And just breathe here. Focus on your body. Just holding here a little bit longer. You can do it. Breathe through it. And now let's just slowly bring our upper body back up, bend our front knee, and we're just gonna come back into our low lunge. You can stay down with your hands or bring your hands to your knee. And we're just gonna come up and down in this low lunge. So just kind of pulsing here. Nice and gently, nothing hectic, and just going up and down. Good. Now let's just hold it here. You can release your foot if you'd like. Shoulders are away from the ears. And try not to arch in your back. Try to keep that pelvis tucked under and really working with that hip flexor. Once again, keep breathing here. Try not to hold your breath. Ease into this position. Few more seconds. And now just bring your hands down and we're gonna release and slide our leg back behind us and come back into a nice child's pose. Once again, you can rock side to side if that feels good for you, or just stay still here. Just relaxing out the hips and the hip flexors, as well as the hamstrings, giving our body a moment here to relax. Alrighty, let's come back to our all fours. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. And we're gonna do that all on the other side. So lift your left leg up now into your one-legged dog, keeping that knee nice and bent. And we're gonna begin with those hip circles. So going around and back up. Nice fluid movements. Just warming up the hip joint here. And up and around, up, and last one. And now just hold here, hold at center. And now just inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, bring it through and into your low lunge. Keeping your back toe flexed. Let's inhale, look up here. Exhale, slowly coming to our half split. Inhale, coming forward, a low lunge. Exhale, half split, flexing that foot. Inhale, coming forward. And now exhale, come back and let's hold in this half split, keeping the hips nice and square. Try not to sit down in this position. Keep your butt lifted. And once again, your back is nice and straight here. And just breathe. Focus on easing into this position. And now just slowly bring your head up, your upper body up, and we're going to come back into our low lunge. Bending that front knee, either keeping your hands down or bring them to your knee. You can release your foot if you'd like, and we're just gonna go up and down in this position just to warm up the hips a little bit more. Taking this at your own pace. And now just holding here, releasing your foot if you'd like. Keeping those shoulders down, nice straight line, and try not to arch in your back here too much. And if your back knee hurts, you can always add a pillow. Just know your options here. And just breathe. Alrighty, let's release our hands down, sliding our front leg back and coming into our child's pose once again. Just relaxing, taking a moment here, giving your hamstrings a break as well as your hip flexors. All right, come back to your all fours position again. Inhale, exhale, tuck your toes under and just come back into your downward facing dog. We're gonna do the same series, just a little bit harder. So lift your right leg up into your one-legged dog. You can keep your knee bent if you'd like, or you can stretch it here. And we're just gonna take pulses up and down with the leg. Nice and gradual, no extreme kicking here. And pulse. Hold it now. Then bend your knee. Let's inhale, exhale, bring your foot through and into your high lunge. You can keep your hands down to your knee or bring them all the way up. Holding here, keeping our hips nice and square. And we're gonna come up and down here as well. So bending into that knee just a little bit more each time you come down. Good. Few more. And now last one. And just hold it here. Hold it a little bit deeper. Hold it, hold it. And now just bring your hands down back to the mat and we're gonna stretch our knee into our pyramid pose. So you might need to bring your back foot a little bit closer. Keep that back heel lifted. Make sure to keep the hips nice and square here. And of course, if you need a yoga block to help you hold this position, please do. And just focusing on that breath once again. Focus on relaxing here as much as you can. And now let's just lift our head up, bring that leg back and into our downward facing dog. And then right away into our child's pose. So drop your knees, bring your hips back, head down, take a moment here. And if you need to stay here longer, then just please do that. Listen to your body this entire practice. If you can't hold the poses as long as I can, then don't. You want to take this at an easy pace and not push yourself past your limits. Same thing, if you want to hold longer, then please do. This is just a guide, but it's your practice. Okay, we're almost at the finish line. Have to do the other side, so come to your all fours and into your down dog. Lifting your left leg up into your one-legged dog, either with your knee bent or with your knee nice and stretched and we're gonna pulse it out. So pulse 1 and 2, nice and slow, no kicking action here. Good, hold it. And now just inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, bring it through and into your high lunge. Either your hands down, on the knees, or all the way up. And we're just going to pulse it up and down. So let's begin. Just slightly come up and then come down deeper into that knee. Really stretching the hip flexor here, as well as working out your quad muscle. And just inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. And now just hold it here, hold, breathe through it. And now just bring your hands down, come back in to your pyramid pose on the other side, stretch your front knee. You can keep your front foot either on the mat, grounded, or you can flex your foot coming onto the heel. That will increase the stretch just a little bit more. So if you're not ready, keep that foot grounded. Keep your back heel lifted and just breathing here. Few more seconds here, and then we're gonna release. Alrighty, if you're ready, just lift your head up, slide that leg back and into your down dog. You can walk out your legs if you need to, walking out any soreness you might be feeling. Alrighty, bring those heels down and you are finished for today. Beautiful job, everybody. You're now ready to go warm up your splits. Thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.